3 players are about to compete in the most intense competition all over Disney World. But the last to leave Disney World will win a trip to Disneyland. Paris. Ladies, your journey begins now. This is Last to Leave.
All right, we're in Epcot. All we know is that we have a hotel room and that we are headed to something today. We know it's Last to Leave again. So I have a proposition. Let's go get lunch before he tells us we have a budget.
Yes,
let's go. How's fish sound?
Okay, fine, yeah.
We have made it to Yorkshire Fish Shop. This is where we're really quickly going to lunch because last time we had Last to Leave, we were given a budget before we could eat. He cut us off. So hopefully we're gonna be able to make it, what?
Text.
Oh, how did he know? Oh, cheese balls.
Ladies, it's good to see you. And hello, AllEars Nation. Welcome back to Last to Leave. For the foreseeable future, you will be pushed to your limits in an attempt to get you all to leave Disney World. If you step 1 foot off property, you will be eliminated. However, the winner of Last to Leave will receive a trip to Disneyland.
Oh.
Paris. In order for you to survive Disney World, you're going to need an inventory.
I knew it. I knew this was coming.
Now, throughout your journey, you'll be able to add to your inventory as well as lose it all. Now, the inventory is full of your basic essentials. We're talking carrots, rice cake, beef jerky, 2 caffeinated beverages, 4 hours of sleep, and $20 of food spending budget, as well as this, cheese balls.
All right.
Who wants a cheese ball? Who's first? I'm a Fry. You know Fry? This is for you. Oh, Fry, thank you so much for volunteering. I will give you that because the last person to have a cheese ball will be forced to carry this jar all over Disney World for the rest of the challenge. The only way to relinquish that cheese ball is by someone else eating a cheese ball in return. So thank you so much for volunteering, Fry Bucket.
No, I'm not that mad about it. Yeah, you can just go to town on it. But...
Now, ladies, I recommend you going through your supplies and preparing because your first elimination challenge is about to begin. I'll see you soon.
I didn't eat it.
She didn't eat it.
Put it back in the jar. That's gross. I wash my hands.
Oh man. Okay, we're doing Last to Leave again.
I won last to Leave, which you can see on the channel now. It was a grueling competition, many days in Disney World, a lot of elimination challenges and restrictions. Obviously the food budget at $20 a day on Disney World prices is really difficult, and the hardest part, the sleep limitations. Everybody's guaranteed 4 hours of sleep. Last time we could win more. I don't know if that'll be the case this time.
I am honestly sick to my stomach, but this time I have a lot more incentive. I want to go to Paris so bad I could cry. Paris is one of my biggest dreams.
Like, listen, I would have just been happy going to Disneyland in California, but this is Paris we're talking about. So, stakes are high. Fry's here to win. So, let's do this thing. Let's get started.
And our first elimination challenge is about to start. We're supposed to head to International Gateway. So, gonna gather my opponents and head there.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh.
Welcome to your first elimination challenge. Need an allergy pill?
No, I'm just crying a little.
Every day you will be required to compete in challenges that could risk you going home. However, during these challenges, you could win an advantage or you could disadvantage a fellow opponent. Welcome to the AllEars Pentathlon. You will each bid an amount of time that you think you can successfully complete this pentathlon. Now, the winner of this challenge will win an extra 4 hours of sleep. The loser will lose all caffeine for the remainder of the challenge. And one more thing. If you fail to complete this pentathlon in the time that you bid for yourself, you will be eliminated and asked to leave Disney World.
I'm bidding pretty aggressively.
Wow. The first challenge.
I want 8 hours of sleep. I won last time. It's true.
As a reminder, you did get 14 hours of sleep last night.
Don't tell them that.
Just kidding.
I'm in a sleepy mood. I'm going with 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours for all 5 tasks.
All 5 tasks and travel 4.5 hours.
I think I'm going to play a little bit safer this first round.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah.
For all 5 tasks.
5.5. 5.5.
5.5.
Sure. Yeah. 5.5.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I was gonna bid 5 hours.
Okay.
I'm nervous now, and I'm gonna go 5.5.
5.5.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I hate talking to that guy.
I have your bids. Good luck. Your time begins now.
Alright.
Hold up.
Okay. Yeah.
He's definitely going to story bag. I'm
I got my
also
cheese
going.
rolls.
So was I.
Let's go.
Should we get on her story bag?
I think that's a good idea because
I don't think she can bike one alone.
Well, and you're gonna have to pay for it.
Now, what the players don't know is that I will randomly pop up a different task throughout this pentathlon, as well as the rest of the challenges. If they find me, I will give them a chance to either help another player or disadvantage another player. Are they feeling nice or naughty? We'll find out.
We have made it to Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Resort. This is one of my favorites. I love just the vibes over here. Like it is an actual boardwalk, but if you didn't know, you can actually rent Surrey bikes here at the boardwalk.
she's on the bike. She's on the bike. She's on the bike. Oh, this is business. She thinks we're gonna pay. She thinks we're gonna pay for it. Act like we're going to pay for it. Wow, Frey, you're so fast.
Your bike looks so good.
You're so fast.
Oh my gosh, how rude.
Hey, do you mind if we come with?
We're gonna be on the bike, okay?
We can all bike together. We are all on the same Surrey bike.
Okay, now listen, everybody.
I think my steering wheel is fake.
Yes, I can. I was having a hard time. That's why I meant it genuinely. He said it should only take us 10 to 15 minutes. Okay?
Oh!
No. So we're gonna do better than that. Hey, Fry, don't try anymore. Why?
I think my steering wheel isn't real.
No. Does that mean only Fry's steering?
Only Fry's steering.
No.
Yeah, Fry, we just thought that you would be faster and that we could all Surrey bike together and that you'd be okay with it.
You're taking advantage of me. What a host back here.
Yeah, what's up, Sage?
Oh, I'm not working at all. I'm just the next stop. Next stop for me is Abracadabra. You missed it.
Oh,
No, keep going.
whoops.
Don't let him off. Go, keep
Go.
Saddle. Keep going. Fry, we're halfway. You're racing.
I can't because it's going too fast.
Lying.
You
No, I'm
put your-
not.
Quincy is not helping. Quincy is not helping. Oh, this was such a bad idea to join you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that.
I thought it'd be fun. All right, I recommend we start picking it up now. Pick up some speed.
What? Keep your feet on the pedal.
You have to move quick.
Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Pick up some speed, y'all. Mush!
This is it. Go ahead.
I think this time is going to work.
I think that if we hit 88 miles per hour, we go back in time. Oh,
I knew it. I knew I was going to be in this position.
I don't think we're at the top yet. I don't think we can hold on right now. We're not. I thought this was the peak. Well, now we gotta stop. I'm so sweaty.
These look so fun when you're not on it.
Ladies, I hate to remind you, but your time is dwindling.
We finished the Surrey bike. Luckily, I over budgeted and I think so did these ladies. Because we're all laying on the grass now. All right, we're still all together. The race, it's on, but our legs are all really tired. So we're racing our bids. Is the race on? The race is on. But we're headed to the bus, all 3 of us are right now, because we are going to take Disney transportation because we don't have cars. The next bus is, oh my gosh. 4:58. We have to go to Disney Springs.
In 4 minutes.
All right, the bus arrived a couple minutes behind what it said, but the time did update. Yep. This is great for if you're staying in a hotel, you'll find that they have the next available bus on the screen. And they'll also tell you if there's an alternative form of transportation. So you'll see Typhoon Lagoon is there and it says take the Disney Springs bus and transfer. So that's what we're doing. We're hopping on the Disney Springs and transfer Typhoon Lagoon bus. Right, we made it. we've made it to Disney Springs.
That was a tough bus ride.
It was a very crowded bus, that's why there's no bus footage.
It was like this.
We'll put a picture of what Brian and I looked like on the bus up. It was intimate as competitors.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it brought us closer together.
Yeah.
So to get to Typhoon Lagoon from a Disney hotel right now, you do have to transfer at Disney Springs. It's a very short bus ride from Disney Springs to Typhoon Lagoon, and the bus comes a lot because it's right there. So it's a little bit of a hassle, but that's what we're doing right now because we got to make it to the Lazy River before it closes, which is in 40 minutes. So yeah, a little bit of a rush right here, but I'll see you guys later. What? Bye.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if this is maybe not the brightest decision I could have made, but I think it's a good idea. So we're at Disney Springs right now. Disney Springs has a carousel, which will knock out the ride the carousel. So I'm gonna do it here so I don't have to do it at Magic Kingdom. And I think it's gonna be like a little faster because it is spring break right now and Magic Kingdom has had significant lines. And I'm just trying to make my bid, which I bid really aggressively, 4.5 hours. I think this can be done in 4 hours, but you know, I wanted to give myself a little padding of that 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go try to knock out this carousel before I head over to Typhoon Lagoon. The only thing is I have to make it to Typhoon Lagoon with enough time to get in the Lazy River before it closes. So, crossing my fingers to make sure we can do that.
No.
Hey, that's our bus.
But it's supposed to be right here.
Well, she said they come pretty often, so we're about to find out.
Okay.
5:20.
All right.
There are 2 kiddie rides in Disney Springs, both that are a separate charge to experience. There's a train, which is super cute and right here, and there's a carousel, a mini little carousel. I believe they're both $5 to experience, but I will confirm when I hop on. Luckily, we don't have any weather because both of these will close in bad weather. It looks like my timing is good to make it on the next ride because it looks like the carousel is running and there's not many people in line. Sometimes it can actually get a line. I'm on the carousel. It's not comfortable. A lot of uncomfortable seating today, but let's ride. All right, I got to Disney Springs 10 minutes ago and I'm already off the carousel. And it was fun, and a baby enjoyed it so much that as soon as he had to get off, he sobbed. So, you know, carousel at Disney Springs, don't discount it. It was $5 for one token, one person for the ride. $5, and you pay at the little machine. You don't pay with the people, which is super convenient. But I'm headed back to the bus now to make it over to Typhoon Lagoon. We've got 30 minutes to get over there, get around the whole Lazy River. I think we can do it. I just think we might have to do some swimming. It's here. We're kind of close, but I think we're gonna make it. I'm on the Typhoon Lagoon bus, and he pulled right up and didn't even wait. So we don't have to wait for the bus to go. I think we'll be at Typhoon Lagoon in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
We made it.
What time is it?
It is 5:35. It closes at 6. Quincy isn't here. Quincy's not here.
Oh my goodness.
And
The bus driver was like, hey, y'all know it closes in 30 minutes, right? And we were like, yeah.
I had a feeling that I was gonna need this bathing suit today. So
Oh,
I
you
have
yours
my own.
I brought one. I didn't think we were gonna need it on day 1.
I had a gut feeling.
I brought it, but I have to go change. Ah.
We also learned today, not learned today, this is something I've known and I think I just forgot subconsciously, is if you're, okay, oh, yeah, no.
Sage Starkey here at the Typhoon Lagoon Lazy River. Hopefully one of the players runs into me because I would love to give them an advantage or help them disadvantage another player. How relaxing.
Here we go. I'm getting in the water with my DJI because, oh, there's a float, there's a float, there's a float, there's a float, there's a float. Hello, oh, it's cold, but I don't have time to waste because there's a float right here. Oh my goodness, oh, it's so cold. I'm gonna like quickly kick my feet. This is gonna take a while. But I'm the first one in this one, although Quincy, I bet she did the carousel at Springs. Okay, so Quincy's got one more under her belt, but this is gonna take a while.
Okay, I'm dressed. Here we go. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm holding the camera. Ooh, it's kind of chilly. Okay, my theory is that tubes are too slow. So we're gonna power walk. kind of swim. I will say this does feel pretty nice. The water's cool.
I see a familiar face. I see a familiar face. What are you doing here? I can't believe you're here. How long have you been here?
A long time.
Oh, okay.
Let's float, shall we? So you're the first to find me. You're the first to make it here. Which means you get to either, this has nothing to do with you, has to do with the other players. Which means you can either advantage another player or disadvantage another player.
I regret meeting you first.
Later, losers!
There goes Fry Bucket. Little does she know.
I got the prize.
Okay, so we just went through the waterfall because you were the first to find me. And Fry is all the way up there. She knows nothing about what's happening right now. You can either give another player an additional $1 to add to their food bank, or you can take away $1.
I feel like even though Fry called me a loser, I'm putting good karma out. And Quincy won the last one, so I'm gonna give it to Fry.
Okay, Fry now has $21.
I'm gonna give Fry $21, and maybe she'll like give me a slice of pizza later or something.
Okay.
She'll take my caffeine, I know, but maybe she'll give me a pizza.
All right, well, go. You better catch up to Fry then.
Okay, now we made it. We got in at Village Land. Right now, I'm gonna dry off, put back on my regular clothes.
I'm in. I made it. I'm in Typhoon Lagoon. We're gonna make it. I am gonna have to kick it in the lazy river, but we're gonna make it.
Now, unbeknownst to the rest of the players, because Emma chose to give, the next person that finds me, they must take $1 away from a different player. Deception.
Now we get to do the fun thing where we have to hop back on a bus to go to Disney Springs and then hop on a bus to go.
Sand all over my pants.
This is not a very lazy way to do the lazy river. I'm just walking it. But I just have to get all the way around before the park closes. Which I think I can do. So we're good.
Made it onto our next bus. We are going to Old Key West because it was right here. Doors were open and it's close to the springs, so it shouldn't be a long bus ride. We debated between a lot of hotels, and this one was already here, so we didn't have to wait on the bus.
Yeah,
so, there you go.
great. I made it. He's literally roping it off behind me, but I made it. I'm exhausted and I'm soaking wet from just the waist down. So I was not in fact lazy, and I think was maybe a bad call. I hope I get my 8 hours tonight. That's all I'm saying.
We got stopped by our first stranger saying, "What is the deal with the cheese balls?" And I think that's a fun count to see if anyone asks you about it.
And I'm gonna say something different every time they ask.
Yeah, this time we're like, oh, just like a really good snack to have.
Really good snack. I lost in March Madness.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Now the good news is, because of my carousel move, I'm a little ahead of schedule. So I'm going to change. I wasn't planning on it just because I need to make my bid so I don't go home. But since I made it to the lazy river, it's only 6, park just closed. So I've got a lot of time left in my bid.
Okay, and just like this, the 2 waterlogged AllEars queens, 2 of us, we're parting ways. I have to go.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Love ya.
I do love her. I didn't say it. I meant to say it. Sorry, Fry. Love you too. Okay, I'm headed to Carousel. We already talked about it, so let's just meet up over there.
I want to get these next 2 tasks done as soon as possible. It will be relatively easy because we're just gonna go right over here to Frontierland, do a little arcade, and then the carousel. I have not even pulled out my phone to see what the wait times are. Emma and I were just talking as we walked in. The sun is still up. It feels like it's 5 o'clock, and so I was like, what? Is there a cavalcade about to happen? When we looked at the time, no, it's 7:30. These are fireworks crowds, which is crazy. Some girl just walked past me and she went, cheese balls.
AllEars Nation, as we slowly end day 1, while they are still in the middle of their race, their strategies are going wild, but the real question is, how is Fry Bucket doing with her jar of cheese balls? What would your cheese ball strategy be? Would you take one for the team and keep the cheese ball jar with you the entire time? Or would you trick someone into stealing a cheese ball so that way they have to carry the cheese ball? Let us know, AllEars Nation.
Okay, might have been a mistake, but at least we're here. It's fine. I might lose caffeine, but I won't be eliminated. I don't think.
All right, our first task here at Magic Kingdom, we've made it to Frontierland. where we are going to do the Frontierland Shoot and Arcade. This is a free activity. You do not have to pay for it. Come up here and give it a go. Okay, it's hard to do this and film at the same time. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Like I always say, don't mess with Texas. Okay, there's kind of a little bit of a line for the carousel. I'm over here. Entrance is up there, so it may take a few rounds of the carousel before I get on.
Okay, I just got off the carousel. I have to go the long way, so I don't feel as bad about going to Frontierland Shoot and Arcade right now. Did take a minute, but it's okay, and it was beautiful. And this is my favorite time of day to be in Magic Kingdom. Like the moment the sun goes down, whew, that was not me crying, that was me hiccuping. The moment the sun starts to go down and that heat breaks, this is my favorite place in the world. I love it so much. I love Magic Kingdom. And I don't always feel myself like feeling that way about magic as someone who gets the privilege to be here a lot. So it's just a nice reminder to realize or to remember. It's a nice reminder to remember how much I do love it here. Let's go shoot an arcade. And then we're gonna run through some lobbies. Okay, well, the benches were taken by other guests. So I am sitting, can you see it? I'm sitting on my horse with my cheese balls. Today is a crazy day. Okay. I don't even think you can see me at this point. There I go. I'm pretty good. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm not hitting. Oh, 2, 3. Just pretend I'm hitting everything I'm shooting at.
Boy, you can tell it is spring break. It's already slammed in front of the castle for fireworks. You can see it's not even dark yet. Wowza, people staking out their spots. Okay, we're just trying to get to Frontierland. So I'm gonna go through Liberty Square.
All right, we're off the carousel. So now we can leave Magic Kingdom. We're done here. We have one task left to go back to the All-Star Resorts and do all of those. But the thing is it's less than an hour before fireworks time now, and they made an announcement, which I haven't really heard before. I knew that they do this, but they made an announcement before I got on the carousel saying, hey, Main Street is at capacity. If you want to watch fireworks, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. So I have to take the long way, because also they've blocked off the castle. So I have to go the long way to get back to the front of Magic Kingdom. So right now, I'm gonna head back towards Liberty Square. So you can actually cut through right here. Oh my gosh! I did, but the hub is at capacity.
So we're having to walk a long way together.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
That was actually crazy.
Listen,
I love this.
I'm not, embarrassed is not the right word, but I've walked past so many people and I've overheard them say, she got a jar of cheese balls. It's happened like 6 times.
That is so funny.
All right, we're here.
Okay, little under an hour to be able to get to the All-Stars. Wait, I've got to go to 30 to get to the All-Stars and go lobby to lobby. So hopefully a sports or movies bus is here or close and the line isn't too long, because we are cutting it close with our bid. What is with the curse of the All-Star music bus? I'm taking it, and I'm not happy about it, because I gotta get to these lobbies, but this one's in the middle.
We made it, we're in the lobby.
This is the lobby
In the
of
lobby
the
of
sports.
sports.
I know. Couldn't get my camera out fast enough. It was very dark on the bus. You couldn't see anything.
It's very dark on the bus.
Here we go. We know that Quincy beat us to the hotels, but we also know she's taking a wonky route. So I think anybody's game.
What?
I think anybody's game. I think. Do you disagree?
Well, I just don't know where she is.
I just know she took a wonky route.
Hello, All-Star. Where am I? All-Star music? There's not like specific path from All-Star to All-Star. You're pretty much kind of just walking like along the road. They're all along the same road. So you can go walk out on the road. There is actually a sidewalk, or you can walk through the resorts, which is what I'm doing.
Okay, here we go. The football field. They're playing Britney Spears. I feel good in my soul. Oh my gosh. Clown behavior.
Bingo, bango. We're in the lobby. Got our sports stuff, pictures of famous athletes.
Okay, we're making the choice to cut through the parking lots, but we both think that might have been her last resort. We don't know. We won't finish, or we won't quit. We're not gonna finish this challenge. Yeah, we're just gonna hand it to her. No, we are not going to quit.
Okay, we are moving and we are grooving back the way we came.
Okay, here we go. All-star music.
But we're in the Herbie section. We just have to walk straight because the Herbie section is the back of the hotel. And a straight line will take us straight to the lobby past the main pool.
Emma just decided to ditch me, but I think I'm still gonna beat her. Okay, I'm walking as fast as I can. I'm here before her. Okay, even if I lost, I'm here. Okay. Where's Sage? I was in the building first. We can timestamp it.
I made it in my bid time by less than 10 minutes.
After checking the timestamp, you were the first one to enter the building, miss. Which means you get to have another advantage or disadvantage. Unfortunately, because you chose the advantage last time, whoever was the first person to enter here was going to have to be the one to have the disadvantage.
That's okay.
Now you have the disadvantage, which means now you get to take away $1 from someone.
Oh, not from me.
Not from you. You have to take away $1 from someone else.
Oh, I guess Quincy.
Okay. All right.
No, should I take back Fry's $1? Because she never knew. I'm taking back Fry's $1.
So, at the end of the game, nothing really matters. Well, welcome back. How are you feeling?
Sweaty.
In the past few hours, not only have you sped walked, you lazy rivered, you
Wasn't lazy.
horseback rode, you Surrey biked, and yes, even shots were fired. And I am proud to say, for your very first elimination challenge, none of you busted your bid, and you're all moving forward to day 2. However, there is still a winner and a loser. The winner, who did not bust their bid, but also bid the shortest amount of time, was Quincy at 4.5 hours. You can't even celebrate.
That's the excitement I can muster.
Yeah. You literally by 7 minutes, almost by 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Almost busted your bid by 7 minutes. But Emma and Fry Bucket, you both bid 5.5 hours.
Ooh.
Which means it's the person who made it into the building first. Which means Emma, you are the runner-up. Which means unfortunately,
Y'all were in a foot race?
Fry Bucket.
No, she betrayed me. We were gonna come in at the same time.
I kind of owed her.
Yeah.
She betrayed me a lot.
But Fry Bucket, unfortunately,
for it.
you lose caffeine for the rest of the challenge.
Again.
Again.
Ouch.
But you still have more to do tonight, unfortunately. So go do that.
Eating.
And tomorrow, I will see you at the Magic Kingdom for our first ever Last to Leave triple Game Master.
Oh boy.
Good night.
Okay, this is what I got. I went with the kids chicken and green beans with pasta, and you can get Alfredo or you can get marinara, and I got marinara and Fry actually got Alfredo. This is, you can see how big the portion is, that's my hand. And then it also comes with a drink, and I got a Sprite. So I'm very excited, and this was after tax $8.16. But we're not big spenders like Big Spender over here.
Costs more than my ice cream sundae.
Okay, update. It is now 1:30 in the morning. I'm doing all right. I'm not that sleepy, but I'm sitting here doing work that I needed to do today. So I have a couple things keeping me busy. The other two are asleep. We've got Emma over there and Quincy right here. So they are sleeping. So it's just me and Modern Family on the TV. I'm having a good time. but I'm almost done with my work. So then, I don't really want to get up at 4:30 like Emma, so I might wait just a little bit longer. Maybe I'll go to bed at 2.
All right, it's morning. I got 8 hours of sleep last night. They got 4. They're still doing okay, I think. The sleep is what's really brutal about Last to Leave. So I'm glad I won the first one last time. I didn't win any, and it was a struggle. So I'm pretty jazzed about it this time. But we're headed to Magic Kingdom. We are filming another video this morning. We're filming the Last to Leave Triple Game Master. And there is a mini game that we're gonna talk about a little bit more when we get there. So we're headed that way. We're having our breakfast of our provisions. Fries, having a nutritional breakfast of her cheese balls. Dude, I'm like so impressed with how many of those are gone. We know that our other video, our Game Master video, is starting soon, but we assume that that video does have a mini game component because that's happening.
And we just ignore it.
Do you want to come over?
It's a mini game. Just a few moments, you're going to embark on your very first Last to Leave Triple Game Master, where there will be a prize that will affect Last to Leave. If you want to check out that Last to Leave a Triple Game Master, you can check it out on the channel now. Wink.
All right, so now do you just go home?
You did it! Yeah!
I got rid of him. The mini game is that we have to get our game masters to say apricot without saying the word fruit or the word apricot.
Y'all take that one home.
I don't think I can do it. I can't think of a single way to talk about an apricot. To do it. And Miranda, I just thought you and I should chat a little bit while I do walk to the game.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing in trail mix?
Like I love a blue raspberry flavor, of course. But I do think that there's a better flavor that I really want that I've never seen in a Disney World slush before.
If you had to build a trail mix, what would you put in it?
I'm trying to think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. It's like kind of like a peach, but it's not a peach.
Nectarine?
No.
Raisins, M&Ms, popcorn, because I absolutely love popcorn, specifically Disney popcorn.
And it's
You know what I'm talking about? No, it's not blue. Sorry, I meant the same color as the peach.
Pineapple, nectarine, apricot.
Yes.
We just finished our Game Master. It was absolutely brutal. You can see it on the channel now.
Yeah.
But we've been sent to lunch break before what I assume is the Elimination Challenge of the day.
Probably.
But I, luckily, was very crafty in Game Master and ate for free.
You didn't even hit me.
Did it go in your drink?
Disgusting.
Drink.
Nope. It's out.
If you drink that coffee, you get the
Technically the cheese
balls.
is
It's not in here.
in there. No, but technically the
was.
cheese is in there.
I'm not drinking it, and that was mean.
We finished our lunch break. It was nice. We're now out on the dock because we've been summoned to Fort Wilderness, a normal place to be summoned when the sky looks like this.
Ladies, I didn't know you'd be here, but it's good to see you.
We did not know you would be here either.
Now,
Oh, what a surprise.
a couple hours ago, you just competed in a triple game master all over Disney World, where there was a mini game. The winner of that mini game will receive a table service breakfast at Steakhouse 71. The winner of that mini game is Fry Bucket.
Ah.
Well done. Your breakfast is tomorrow at 8:30.
All right.
Won't be too bad if you lose asleep then.
Which brings me to our second elimination challenge. Welcome to AllEars' Greatest Hits. Over the past couple years, AllEars have had a myriad of fun and challenging videos like Trader, The Bachelor, Last to Leave the First One, and many more. Now this challenge will be inspired by games of AllEars past. I need each of you to bid on how many games you will successfully win. If you do not successfully win the amount of games you think you'll win, you will be eliminated and asked to leave Disney World.
I'm in turmoil.
Are you in turmoil?
I can't decide. I have two options.
But remember,
No.
if you don't win, you have to win in order to gain that point. You can't just be like a time situation. You actually physically have to win each challenge.
I don't want to go too crazy, but I do want to have a little fun. I am, you know, the most athletic one out of the group. So I think that will help me in some of these. You're the host. You're supposed to be impartial.
Yes, you know you're right. I'm an actor.
So I think I'm gonna say 2.
2.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2 challenges.
Okay, well done. Give me your 2 options.
Okay, my options are 1 or 2.
Oh, 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Okay. You want to pick? Let's do this.
I'm so scared.
All right.
I do want to do this one.
2.
Okay, that's my bid.
All right, here we go. All right.
I'm playing risky because I think that'll put me in the losing spot to lose sleep, but I know I'll get to stay here, so I'm gonna bid 0. I don't think I can win any of them.
Emma.
I really, like, in my heart, I might win 1, but what if I bid 1 and I don't win? There's a world. Have you seen Fry play games? I'm saying 0. I want to stay to tomorrow.
That's an extremely safe bet.
Yes, you're correct, Your Honor.
0 it is.
Now the Fort Wilderness game was supposed to be basketball again after our incredible showing as basketball late. Hey, can you come
I'm not
represent?
involved in the basketball.
Well, you were there.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, our incredible showing as basketball ladies in the Fort Wilderness video. They wanted us to bring our basketball skills back to the channel.
It was actually like a huge demand.
Yeah,
like, just do basketball
everyone was
videos,
everyone was
basketball,
calling for basketball because it's just so clear that our skills in basketball are just so
Yeah, like why aren't you
evident.
guys
Like,
in the
it's
WNBA?
unmatched. It's unmatched. Why are you not in the WNBA?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are children on the basketball court.
And they have all the basketballs.
They do have all the basketballs.
So instead, we'll be doing the most exciting All Ears challenge to date. Bottle flipping. The water bottle smackdown begins now. Inspired by the Fort Wilderness smackdown, all 3 players must flip the water bottle. The first person to flip their water bottle up straight up will be the winner. All right. And Quincy's getting really close. Oh, Fry, number 1.
No.
All right, Fry comes. Oh, it's Quincy and okay, there we go. Now the winner of this competition will earn an extra 4 hours of sleep. However, the loser of this challenge, their food budget will go from $20 to $10.
We have made it to Magic Kingdom now for game 2 of Greatest Hits. Fry is currently at a score of 1. Emma and I are currently at a score of 0. 0. The big old zilch. And our next game is hide and seek. It is a limited hide and seek, land limited, and we can't move once we hide, unlike our regular hide and seek games on the channel, which is what this is a nod to. But who could be seeking?
I don't know. Maybe this strange man in this fancy suit.
Ready or not? Here comes Starkey. Now because this is one land, unlike other hide and seek challenges, you're only gonna get 7 minutes to find a hiding place. Sound good? Yeah. Your time begins now.
I wasn't even recording. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. Legit, no idea. I'm just gonna walk. So this is a little mini game, so it's not quite the hide and seek big videos we've done on the channel. We've done a couple of them individually. We also did our big hide and seek tournament to start that off. So if you haven't seen those, go check them out. They're super fun. But right now, I need to find a hiding spot.
Okay, so to decide on where to hide today, I thought through several options. Things that I think are very, I just thought of a good idea. I hope this isn't a bad idea. I do think, however, that I'm gonna grab a corner on the upper floor of Pinocchio Village House. I'm gonna stay outside, just so that I can see if folks are coming. Okay, so the second floor of Pinocchio Village House, little known, there's actually a lot of seating on the second floor that people just don't really know about. It's not a ton compared to downstairs, but there is this table right here where I'm still outside and I can still kind of see people walking through. I'm pretty tucked away.
Okay, not a good hiding spot, but I think I'm doing the best with what I'm working with. I will definitely be able to see him. If he looks the right way, he'll see me. And I do think he'll get to me first because I'm the closest to the spot that we just left. So, but you know what, it's all right. I'm on track for my bid, which is 0.
Okay, you know what? I'm over here. I'm in the stroller section of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Maybe if I just pop a squat here. All right, I think this is what I've decided to go with. It's starting to rain, which is really unfortunate.
Nothing makes me happier during a challenge than when it starts to downpour. It's starting to rain, and I feel like it adds to the drama of the challenge. It's officially 7 minutes. Let's go find them.
The benefit of hide and seek is that it does show so many different great options for places that you can go to escape the crowds, just places that are tucked away. So if it's a super crowded day and you need a break, you want to find somewhere to grab a seat and eat a meal, or you're just feeling a little overwhelmed, hide and seek is going to show you some of those places where you can find a tucked away spot. And this is a great one. I'm sure that Emma and Fryer also have pretty great options.
Also, to keep you updated on the cheese ball saga, I solved it somewhat. I still have the cheese balls, but they are now in a brown bag, so you can't tell that they're cheese balls, so I don't feel as judged, which is good, but I don't want the cheese balls anymore.
I've started using my jersey as rain protection because it's really starting to rain. Hey, hide and seek, last to leave. Paris is worth this. Paris is worth this.
Hi, we're gonna check Storybook Circus. Just like our typical hide and seek challenges, they can't go places that I can't physically see them, which means they can't get in a queue, they can't go ride a ride, unless it's an outdoor attraction. But because the queues of Dumbo is indoors, they wouldn't do that per se. So let's check inside of Big Top Souvenirs.
I really like my spot because Sage is on the move now, and he's in that floral suit. So I assume he'll be pretty easy to spot. And this is my view. So I can see generally heads of people walking by, but I think I'm kind of pressed back against the wall, harder to see. I'd love to win this one because I'm really scared because I did bid 2 and that was just a wild thing to do.
Huh, it seems like it would be a little wild to come all the way over here. But I feel like I have to check. No.
To my knowledge, he still has not walked in front of Winnie the Pooh. I mean, I've been on my phone a little bit, so maybe he has and I didn't see him, but then he also didn't see me. So I don't know what this man is doing.
Okay, we're gonna check. Before we even hit up Pinocchio's Village House, we're gonna check. We have not looked over by Be Our Guest or Enchanted Tales with Belle.
So I'm heading in the direction of Enchanted Tales with Belle, which is where I know Emma is hiding, and I know that Fry is hiding at stroller parking for my train. So I don't see him. I saw him circle back and I leaned back really quick, but I don't think he saw me. My spot, I'm definitely visible from the main pathways, which is why it's really interesting. I think I see him over by Friar's Mill. It's hard to tell because my vision doesn't go that far. But yeah, my spot's really interesting because I definitely see him over by Friar's Mill, which is so far away.
I mean, there's so many people in here. I feel like it's potential they are in here. Just have to keep my eyes peeled open. I don't think they would take a table, especially if they're not eating, but you never know, they might.
It's gotten dark enough for them to turn the lights on. I'm sitting directly under a light. So I'm not wearing the glasses. I don't think it's him. I see light blue and I'm like, that's Sage. I see him. Nope, that's not him. I see him. I think.
There we go, there's one. There we go.
I've eaten so many cheese balls.
Typically, when we do hide and seek, if the seeker finds a hider, that hider becomes another seeker. But because she has nothing to gain from becoming a seeker, I'm still by myself. So we've got 2 more to find. Really just 1 more, because the last person hiding will get the point for this last to leave challenge.
It's been almost an hour, 50 minutes since we started, and he just found Fry. That is crazy. I'm pretty much still sitting out here right now then. And because the girls can't move and because we gain nothing from hiding, we have shared with each other where we're sitting. He's literally right here and we're all within like a triangle. So I won't be surprised if I'm next, but I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It took us this long.
Okay, Fry's been found, which means I know what direction he's coming from.
There she is, Quincy! Hi! I can see you through the can you see her through the thing? Yeah. Quincy. Oh, Quincy, my Quincy, let down your hand to me.
He just found Quincy. I win.
Greatest hits continue. It's now 1 win Fry, 1 win Emma. How does that reflect in our bids? Who knows?
Anyone's game.
Anyone's game. But we're gonna do the third game, which is where we are supposed to find the cheapest drink, entree, not kids meal, and dessert combination in Magic Kingdom. We have a limited amount of time to do this so that we can't check every menu all together. And we're gonna do it right now and decide, and then we'll present and we'll see who won.
Ladies, you have 30 seconds left. And time is up. Let's see how you did. Now the person that did not win or lose came right in the middle. They ordered the Pinocchio yogurt for the dessert, the Joffrey from the lunching pad, and the chicken strip from Columbia Harbor House. Rounding out at $17.67 was Fry Bucket, which means either Quincy won or Emma won. And unfortunately, the loser ordered the breakfast sandwich from Friar's Nook, the Dole pineapple juice from Aloha Isle, and the baseball brownie from Casey's Corner at $18.03. The loser is Quincy, which means Emma wins with $12.77. For looking at points here, Emma has now won 2. Fry Bucket has won 1, and Quincy has won nothing. There are only 2 more challenges left, and I hope you guys really know your friendship here because we're about to put it to the test. Follow me.
What? What does that mean? I'm scared.
Based on our Trader episode that you can find on the channel now, filled with deception and lies, we're gonna have to ask you to deceive your friends once more. Each of you have prepared 1 truth and 1 lie. In a second, I'm gonna ask you to say both your truth and your lie, and then we will have 30 seconds to interrogate you. At that point, we will determine what we think is the truth. For every correct answer, you get a point. If there's a tiebreaker, then you'll have to deal with my truth. So, we're gonna switch with the person who is currently at 0. Quincy, what is your truth and lie in no specific order?
Okay. When I was a child, I took Taekwondo and I got to be a yellow belt. On my very first ever trip to Universal Orlando, I begged my parents to let me ride Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. And I was so miserable because of how wet I was afterwards that we had to go back to the hotel.
All right, now you have 30 seconds to question her and see which one she is telling the truth or telling the lie about. Your time begins now.
Okay, what's the order of the color of the belts? That was the only question I had for
I
you.
can't remember. White.
She can't remember?
White.
Clearly spent years dedicated to your craft.
Yellow. I think. And then black, yellow with the black strip. I think that's very high.
Below black.
Yeah.
Did you mention black?
She said, what's the order of the belts? And I said white and then yellow and then you went brown.
I thought you said black.
I was like, I think you're missing a lot.
Not your only question?
Honestly, yeah.
And your time is up. All right, so we have statement 1, which is about Taekwondo, and statement 2, which was about Ripsaw Falls. Fry, which one?
I think the Taekwondo is the lie.
Taekwondo is the lie?
I also think Taekwondo is the lie.
What is the truth?
Taekwondo was the truth.
Oh, so 0 points for both.
It's a true story, but it was Popeye and Pluto's Bill Trap.
Oh, that's what got me.
Oh, nicely done. Okay, next up, Fry Bucket.
Okay.
Please tell us your truth and your lie.
Okay. Statement number 1. When I was a cast member, I rode Rock and Roller Coaster with the lights on. Statement number 2. Also, when I was a cast member, I won a backstage magic thing and got a tour of the Haunted Mansion.
Both cast member fun surprises. right, you have 30 seconds. Interrogate.
Does Rock and Roller Coaster go upside down?
Yes.
You wasted time with that one.
I'm just trying to catch her off guard with an obvious one. What was the most jarring thing about seeing Rock and Roller Coaster with the lights on?
That it goes very slow.
Where did they take you when you met up to come on your backstage tour? Where did you have to meet with the tour guide?
Back here. They take you through that secret little doorway.
Did you ride Rock and Roller Coaster with the lights on or just see it?
Rode it.
And that's time. What's the truth? 3, 2, 1.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, wow. Okay, both. What's the truth?
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She was a Hollywood Studios cast member, and that's something that's offered a lot.
So now it's 1, 1, and nothing. Finally, Emma.
The first time Emma went to Disney World, she was 10. Emma's favorite ride is Space Mountain. Those are my 2 statements.
Tricky.
That is tricky. So you have Space Mountain and 10 years old. You have 30 seconds. Interrogate.
What was your favorite ride on your first trip? Or what do you remember the most?
Space Mountain.
Who'd you go with?
My family.
How tall were you?
Quincy, what kind of question is that?
I don't know.
How was she tall enough to ride Space Mountain?
But what does that matter when she's 10?
You're wasting precious time.
Because she just answered it different.
Why is Space Mountain your favorite?
I just have a lot of nostalgia attached to it.
Is it because you rode it when you were 10?
I can't answer that for
Disney
posterity.
World space or Disneyland space?
I actually wasn't going to specify, but I don't think I did. I don't need to because I didn't say in the question.
And that is time. We're going to say the truth at the exact same time. Either 10 years old or Space Mountain. What's the truth? 3, 2, 1.
Space Mountain.
Interesting. And...
That was the lie.
Oh.
What's your favorite ride? Cosmic Rewind right now.
She did go to Disney World for the first time when she was 10 years old.
10 years old.
So, that comes down to me. And this is sudden death. You don't have any time to think about it.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say one sentence. And you, the first person to buzz in and be correct, then you're just gonna say lie. You're gonna say lie or truth. Whoever's correct is the winner. This is sudden death. Okay? Here we go. You don't have to buzz, you just have to shout it out. I once opened for Demi Lovato.
True or false?
The winner is Quincy. My wife opened for Demi Lovato, so...
I
We have 2, 1, and 1. We have one final challenge, but for this, it's time to play The Price is Right to the Contemporary.
I'm absolutely petrified. I bid so aggressively. I bid two, and I've only won 1, and there's only one more game. I have to win the last game or I'm going home.
I thought bidding 2 was giving me enough room. I thought I would win 2 very easily. I won the first one pretty quickly, but just like every single time, Emma always doubts herself, and I think it's a mind game. Like, come on. She does this too much, we're on to you.
Ladies, welcome to the Contemporary for your final challenge. Now, typically, I would wait until the entire challenge was done to tell you whether or not some of you, one of you, or all of you are about to bust your bid. I'm gonna say this now because I want everyone to understand how serious this last challenge is. Either way, someone is going home tonight. Either Quincy, who bid 2, currently has 1 point, and Fry Bucket, who bid 2 and also currently has 1 point. But even as a further twist, if Emma wins this last challenge, you both are going home tonight, and Emma gets to go to Disneyland Paris. 1,000% it is set in stone tonight if Emma wins. So I want everyone to understand how serious this situation is. Now, based on our AllEars episode of Price is Right, we're about to play the game Plinko. You will each take turns sending your chips down the Plinko board. The highest score will win, and will inevitably shake some things up for the remainder of our last to leave challenge.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Okay, like I knew that I was in trouble of going home, but now also Quincy? That's insane. Oh my gosh, and if Emma wins, like it's over tonight on day 2. Oh.
All right, remember, you could get 1,000 100s or the zeros.
10,000. There's also a
10,000 as
which
well.
is a game
Exactly.
changer.
Huge game changer.
That's 500.
500.
Ready?
Oh, 500.
500.
Oh no!
It's 1,000. Now this is your final drop. Remember, you could be going home, so make this count.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I want you to know we're all counting on you.
Oh,
100, with your overall score being 1,100 points. Emma, you're next.
0.
0. You have 2 more chances.
Oh no. This is crazy.
500.
500. Now, it's okay, you could... There is still the 1,000 as well as the 10,000. You could, this is still your game. You're good.
0.
100.
100. With your overall score at
Game doesn't
600.
end. Game doesn't end tonight. Game doesn't end. Game doesn't end. Game doesn't end.
Monorail shot.
So right now, that means the game does not end tonight, but unfortunately, the game will end for either Fry Bucket or Quincy. Quincy, this is you. You have 3 drops in order to get more than 1,100 points. This is for you. What is it?
500.
500.
Okay.
500.
Okay.
500.
500. This. It literally all comes down to this very last chip. You just need to not hit 0 or 100, because if you hit 100, we go into our tiebreaker.
Oh my gosh.
All you need to hit is more than 100. This is for you. Will you send Fry Bucket home?
I'm sweating. I'm going for clean middle.
You're an idiot.
Oh, it's 100.
100.
We tied.
And now we go into our tiebreaker. The first person to successfully buzz in with this numerical answer about a live Disney World entertainment show will get the opportunity to grab one more chip and potentially nab that win. For this, I'm only going to accept the exact answer. You must shout out the exact answer for this live entertainment show. The first person to do it will nab that extra chip. How many singers are in the full cast of Voices of Liberty? Go to see the Voices of Liberty. Who will you see?
Buzz.
Yep.
10.
Sorry, Quincy, that's incorrect. Fry Bucket, you have 1 chance.
Okay, hold on. I can see them. I can hear them now.
I should have buzzed. Gosh, she has all this time.
And I'm gonna ask for an answer.
I'm gonna say 9.
That is correct.
I knew it.
All you need to do is not get a 0. Because if you don't get a 0, you get anything other, you will send Quincy home and she will be the first to leave Disney World. 500. And just like that, Quincy has bust her bid, and you are the first to leave Disney World. Quincy is leaving Disney World, but there is still a winner and a loser. Fry Bucket, because you bid the highest, you get an extra 4 hours of sleep tonight. But Emma, unfortunately for the rest of the challenge, starting tomorrow, your food budget goes from $20 to $10. Let's see how Quincy's doing back at the resort.
I'm gutted, that I'm getting sent home. I was hoping for Paris, but I don't know what happened. I bid too high. Fry bid the same as me, but she just did it better.
How do you feel knowing that Fry's so much better and smarter and more athletic and prettier than you?
I think this is a biased interviewer.
I don't know, I thought it was kind of valid.
Home, no more home to me, whither my
Quincy is not helping. Quincy is not helping.
I go where I must. Cold blows the winter wind.
I love you guys. We love you too. We'll keep up the message. I'll see you after. Will it be? Yes. Of course. We'll see you in Paris.
Really? Oh, Quincy's gone. This is my food for basically the next 2 days.
Wow.
Brian, what'd you grab?
I got a meatball sub.
Okay.
With some chips. House made. Mine was $13.43.
Mine was like $22.56. So it was right. I had $22.80.
With the first player gone, it's time to enact sudden death. Now, at any point, both Emma and Fry can vote unanimously to end the game. If they vote to end the game, it'll bring on the hardest challenge yet. However, if they vote to not end the game plays on as usual, and they should be getting that text right about now.
Fry's in the shower right now. I just got a text that we now have a mechanism called sudden death. And basically I can choose to try to end it as soon as possible. I honestly think, even without the sleep, even with half my money, I think I can take her. I don't think I need to do sudden death. I think we both get to vote, but I'm not. I'm voting. It's gonna take both of us to go into it. I'm voting now. Okay, good morning. I got my 4 hours. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Fry's still asleep, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day, and then I'm gonna work in the room this morning while she's at breakfast.
I just made it to All Star Sports. That is apparently where we are starting our challenge today, but I just got done with my breakfast at Steakhouse 71. It was very nice. It also didn't count towards any of my budget for today, so I've had a nice hearty meal. I'm ready to go. I can take on whatever challenge we've got today. I feel good.
Ladies, welcome. Yesterday was all about the AllEars past, and in yesterday's elimination challenge, Quincy was eliminated, and now Quincy is nothing more than a thing of the past. Today's challenge is all about
Not like permanently.
the AllEars.
just like
no, she's
last to
gone.
li-
No, she's gone.
I
Today's
think I
all about
realized.
AllEars' future, the future of AllEars. You understand it now?
Okay.
There we go. All right, good. Welcome to your next elimination challenge. It's inspired by AllEars' future videos. Now you're each going to bid on how successfully you can win each challenge, just like the previous challenge. Now the winner of this challenge will win an extra 4 hours of sleep, but the loser of this challenge will actually lose 1 hour of sleep. Remember, if you do not win the amount of times that you say you're going to win, one of you will be leaving Disney World. And if one of you leave Disney World, that means the other will be headed to Disneyland Paris.
Oui, oui. Bonjour. Omelette de fromage.
Cheese indeed. Now, I need you to go separate, and I need you to place your bid.
Yesterday made me nervous. I made my bid, but I don't want to go much higher than that.
Sure.
So my bid today, we're gonna go 2 again.
2 again.
Yes.
Again, you went yesterday and you were almost sent home.
Almost, but now it's just Emma and I.
That's fair.
So here's my thing. I'd rather go home at the end than go home today. So I'm going to play it safe again. I'm going to give you 1.
You're still playing it safe, knowing that
I
you
would
could...
rather lose sleep and be in the running than lose everything.
Okay, Disneyland Paris, is that important to you?
Yes.
All right.
I won't sleep again if it means going to Paris.
This first challenge is inspired by a future AllEars Olympics video. What's gonna happen is you'll both start at this blue line. For every successful catch, you'll move back a blue line. We will continue to do so until one of you drops the ball. The first person to drop the ball will be out, and the opponent will get the point for the first challenge.
All right.
Well done. Oh, wow. Third line. So now all Fry you need to do is catch it from the third line.
There you go. Next challenge, we have been summoned to Epcot, and I don't like what I'm seeing. What?
Yeah, you've spotted him.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, Fantasmic is pretty great. What? Now, before we move on to the next challenge, I have a gift.
A gift?
Is it a gift?
It's time for a quick lunch break.
Okay.
However, that lunch break involves a mini game with our good friend Breedlove, who is somewhere in Disney World having the perfect day in reverse.
Breedlove here. I'm in Magic Kingdom. I'm in Fantasyland on the border of Tomorrowland. I am hiding out at the Cheshire Cafe. I have some fries and a beverage that I purchased from Cosmic Rays across the way, but I really want to throw them off and make them confused as to where I am. So I am choosing this little seating area where I couldn't even get a seat. I am standing at the trash can in order to fool Emma and Fry Bucket. We'll see who can figure out where I am.
Now, your mini game is as follows. All you need to do is figure out where Breedlove is by asking him questions. All Breedlove can respond with is hot, cold, warm, or cooler. The first person to correctly identify where he is will receive an advantage. That advantage will be revealed after the winner is selected. Shall we call Breedlove?
Are you in Magic Kingdom?
Hot.
Hot. Okay, that's hot.
Are you on Main Street?
Cold.
Are you in Fantasyland?
Hot.
Hot.
Are you in Storybook Circus?
Cold.
You're
as cold as ice.
Are you at the Mad Tea Party?
Warm.
Are you at the Carousel?
Cold.
Are you at Winnie the Pooh? Warm? Did you say warm?
Warm.
Okay.
Warm.
Are you in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train?
Cold.
Are you at Cheshire Cafe?
Hot. You got it.
Amazing congratulations to Fry Bucket for guessing exactly where I was. Cheshire Cafe. Stay tuned to see my reverse perfect day. And good luck to everyone who's playing Last to Leave. We'll see you later.
Now, because Fry won the minigame and was able to successfully place where Breedlove was, you do get an advantage. It's a very small advantage, but it could be a mighty advantage. I'm going to give you two options. You could either steal something from Emma's inventory, anything at all, or you could give her the cheese balls.
Oh, that's huge.
AllEars Nation, what will you decide? Steal something from Emma's inventory or hashtag Cheeseballgate 2024?
You know, I really do miss my caffeine, but I also hate carrying around these cheese balls.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
But I also love the cheese balls.
And they've been with you from the very beginning.
You've had a lot of those cheese balls.
They're almost all gone.
You've actually saved money on your budget.
I really have because I'm eating snacks. So I have decided I'm gonna steal one of your caffeine drinks for a day.
All right.
Okay.
So taking one for the team, keeping the cheese balls, but now you only have one caffeinated beverage left, and now you have one caffeinated beverage.
All right.
But the challenge is not over. There's still two more competitions to play. Shall we continue?
Lunch break. We did come to Sunshine Seasons, and I did go with the kids' meal because if you guys remember, I have $10 to my name, but I have 6 pieces of pizza in the fridge. So I spent all my money. This is my kids' salmon meal, which technically comes with rice and an applesauce, but you can sub it. So this was like a pretty good deal. And then it also comes with a Sprite, which Sprite is not caffeinated, so it does not count as my caffeine.
And the feeling of being together, priceless. Now for your fourth challenge, it's actually inspired by Tokyo Disneyland soon opening Fantasy Springs. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to be there. but I need you to do something for every intellectual property that you can find in Fantasy Springs. Those 3 properties are Peter Pan, Frozen, and Tangled. You just need to do each story in a different category. Those categories could be merch, a wild card, rides, entertainment, food. The choice is up to yours. It just has to be in a different category. The person who does it in the least amount of time will take the point. And we will only have one final challenge left. It is now 4 o'clock. Your time begins now.
Oh, we gotta go. First, we're gonna go to Connections. We're gonna get a merch item out of the way. That can be easy. And while I'm there, walking there, I can figure out what to do.
Immediately, I know Rapunzel is not represented in this park, so I'm going merchandise for Rapunzel because that's going to be a tough one. Rapunzel has a astounding lack of representation in any Disney park. Immediately looking for Rapunzel merchandise. I think the pins are going to be my best bet for a guarantee. Not to say there isn't other Rapunzel merch, but I believe there's a pin and a plush Rapunzel somewhere. Oh, but before I even get to the pins, here she is, a Rapunzel princess doll. She's my merch. Done.
All right, we've made it to Creation Shop. This is the big store here in Epcot. I think I want to see if I can find some Rapunzel merch because I'm not really sure what else I could do for Tangled here in Epcot. So that's the goal. Oh, here they all are. All right, done. Oh my gosh, and Rapunzel with short hair. I need this.
Rapunzel was my biggest concern. Peter Pan is my second. I know that there is a Peter Pan topiary right now.
I kind of want to look at some of the pre-packaged snacks they have in here because that would count as a food item. Maybe there's a frozen like lollipop or something. I don't know. All right, I see. It's Mickey and Minnie in a teacup. How cute.
Okay, we made it to the UK, and here they are, my lovely friends. Peter Pan, the Clock Croc, I don't know if that's his name, and Captain Hook. This one's for you, Quincy. R.I.P. We can't believe you got fired today, but we love you. There you go. Wild card, Peter Pan, topiary.
I didn't get fired. I just had to go back to my house. But I mean, thank you for showing me the Captain Hook topiary. I do love it.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a Cars lollipop. Most of these are just Mickey and Minnie. Oh no.
Now I'm gonna race back to Norway.
We were unsuccessful in Creation Shop, but then the thought occurred to me, there's probably a frozen lollipop in Norway. So we're heading to Norway next. Okay, we've made it to Norway. Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay, we're getting in line. All right, I found a frozen Olaf themed lemonade strawberry frozen bar. So this counts for my snack. Here we go. That is very tasty. More lemonade than strawberry flavoring. You can tell because it's mostly yellow. But this is nice and refreshing. It was $6.25. And this is probably a better option than giving your kids maybe ice cream or soft serve. You can give them a little fruit bar. Would recommend.
Okay, so nothing on the school bread. School bread, Norwegian Kringle, rice cream, Lefse, triple chocolate chip cookies, best kale, Mickey cinnamon roll. What about the beverages?
This might be crazy, but I have an idea. So I can't use snack, I can't use merch again. The property that I have left is Peter Pan. There's really not much Peter Pan here, but I think I want to use the wild card category because there is one character from Peter Pan that you can find on an attraction here in Epcot. And that attraction is in the Land Pavilion. You know where I'm going? Which I know that sounds crazy to pick Soarin' as a ride to do in a challenge where you're trying to be the fastest, but right now Soarin' is a 30-minute wait. That is nothing for Soarin'. I'm very close. We're using fry speed to get over there. I don't know where Emma is at.
Okay, now that I'm closer, it's Christoph Calf frozen coffee with the coffee chocolate and chocolate. Oh, it's the Viking coffee. It's the Viking coffee, but it's non-alcoholic. That's exactly what I've just ordered. Okay, here it is. this is just the same thing. If you want to watch our Drink Around the World video, which you can see in here, and it's in Epcot, we get the alcoholic version of this, which is the frozen Viking coffee, which is one of our favorite drinks, but this is for the kiddos and for those who just don't want to drink alcohol, and it's just as good. I almost now regret going this hard because I've already won one, and that's all I needed for my bid, so now I'm just tired. But this is caffeine, and because it's part of the mini game, it doesn't count towards my total. So if I need another one for whatever else we're doing, I think I'm okay.
Unfortunately, Fry, you did not complete your tasks before Emma did. You were about to get in Soarin' right before Emma completed all 3 tasks, which means, Emma, you get this point.
I gave it to her.
But now it is time for the final task, inspired by a future AllEars video, Tag to World Celebration. Here's how the game works. If you hear your name plus you're it, you freeze in your tracks. At that point, you have now become it. You must wait at least 2 minutes before tagging anybody else. That includes the person that tagged you. That gives people a chance to get away from who's it. Now there's a time limit, and the last person who is it is the loser. Now the bonus is I will be playing with you. Now, just as a small disclaimer, this game of tag is extremely safe and follows all Disney World rules and safety measures and protocols. There is no running, there is no yelling, there is no rough play. It is extremely safe and calculated within an inch of its life. Don't worry, we're playing by the rules. Ladies, you have 5 minutes until the chase begins. Run.
All right, okay. We're playing tag. It's still within the 5 minutes before we start. Just also, so you all know, we've made it fair. We're not gonna pretend that we don't hear someone say our name. We're gonna play fair. I think my goal is to constantly keep moving. I mean, I think that's kind of how you have to play.
Okay, I'm not hiding, but I feel like I'm hiding. This is not necessarily like for all of these games, just because we've done teasers. It's not necessarily how it's going to be played, so this is going to be really interesting to figure out how this goes. Just now we've got our time limit. I'm out in the open. I'm ready to play tag.
I'm coming over here to this little area. I can see Sage. Can you see him off in the distance? The 5 minutes are still here, which I literally just walked all the way around Spaceship Earth in the front and came over here. That was silly of me to do, but it is what happened. He's moving. He's moving. He's on the move. Thank goodness he wore that outfit. Oh, I gotta go.
First place, I will check it. I will go to the front of the park. Now for this game, the only land that is in play is World Celebration. In fact, it's not even all of World Celebration. It's just World Celebration Gardens, the front of the park, and the only indoor place we can go is Project Tomorrow. Everything else is out of bounds. All right, I don't see anybody towards the front of the park, which means I'm gonna head into World Celebration Gardens. I actually might hop into Project Tomorrow, because I know both those girls love a good air conditioning unit. So let's head into Project Tomorrow, see if we can find them.
Okay, I think I'm gonna quickly just walk through Project Tomorrow. This is the exit of Spaceship Earth. You can play a bunch of different games in here. We're just gonna do a quick little... He's in here. He's in here. I gotta go. Oh, he's in here. I'm so stressed.
Chad!
Okay, we just gotta go.
Now in a moment, I am gonna have to take off my silver because I think that's obviously a pretty big giveaway.
Okay, now I'm just gonna try to get as far away from Project Tomorrow as possible. We're just gonna do a big lap around the gardens out here. That was so scary.
I see Fry. You see her big backpack with the striped shirt like she's in prison? I see Fry.
Okay, I'm walking towards Spaceship Earth. This feels kind of risky, but I'm gonna go to the front for a minute, and hopefully he's not there.
Fry! You're it. You got 2 minutes.
That actually made me jump. I was not recording. He took off his shiny jacket, so now he's in all black. Now I'm just gonna stand here for 2 minutes. I just want to do a quick little scan of the front. Now I think I'm gonna go into Project Tomorrow again. Just to check. Do you see her? I don't.
Oh my gosh, I see Fry. I see Fry. She's going past right now. She is. Cannot let her see us.
Oh, all of those flags. Emma, you're so smart. See, she's hustling. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Found her. Emma! Tag, you're it.
Okay, Fry just found me, and I'm not kidding. As she found me, the freaking time limit ran out. So that's what I get. I fought it all the way to the end, but I'm still lost.
After our AllEars Videos of the Future challenge, I am thrilled to announce that neither one of you have bust your bid, and the game will continue further.
Okay.
However, there was a winner and a loser. Because Fry, your bid was 2, you are the current winner.
Yay.
Which means you get an extra 4 hours of sleep.
Yes.
But unfortunately, Emma, that means you get 1 less hour of sleep this evening. Tonight, however, you will receive the sudden death text. You must unanimously vote to end the game. If you choose to end the game will end tomorrow, but it will be the most intense challenge to date. But if you choose to not end the game will continue on. I hope you're saving your dollars because dinner is fast approaching, and I will see both of you tomorrow.
Emma, what are you having for dinner?
Well, I wanted to mix it up. So I'm going with some cheese pizza.
Oh, really?
It's nice and cold.
Mm-hmm.
There is no microwave in this room.
No.
Unlike our last challenge. So yeah, I just wanted to get a little spicy, have some cold cheese pizza.
But you know what? Sometimes that hits.
It is kind of hitting.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad.
For my dinner tonight, I ended up going with the kids' cheeseburger, which came with 2 sides. So I got fries and a strawberry smoothie, which I'm really excited about this. I love these things. And it also comes with a drink. You could get milk or water. So, of course, you know me. I got the jogwe milk.
Joggy milk.
Jogwe milk.
Grape.
No grape, 1 jogwe milk. If you know, you know. But then also because I feel like I needed a little something else. So I also got a Powerade because I have enough money for it. I'm okay. The Powerade was $4.99 and the kids' cheeseburger meal was $8.49. And this is plenty for me in regards to portion size, so I think we did good.
I'm proud of us. Good.
Yeah, we're doing really good.
We made it to day 3.
We made it. We're gonna make it to day 4.
We are gonna make it to day 4.
All right, it is bedtime. I'm fully ready for bed. Emma is actually in the bathroom, so she can't hear me right now. But I am really excited. I won the 8 hours of sleep, which is gonna be very needed for tomorrow. Going on to day 4. Also, we did get another text about the sudden death, and honestly, the more that I think about it, I do think we need to kind of wrap this up here. So I'm gonna vote yes, that we go to sudden death. I hope that Emma does the same. You know, we're both getting a little tired. Thankfully, I will have that 8 hours of sleep tonight, so I think I will be fully rested for whatever challenge we may face tomorrow. So I think tomorrow would be a good final day to see what we can do. So I am going to vote yes to sudden death.
It is around 1 o'clock right now. Fry is fully asleep. I only get 3 hours tonight, and I'm a little nervous about that. Y'all know I don't do well without my sleep, so it's gonna be, I think, pretty interesting to see how tomorrow goes. That being said, we were texted again, sudden death. I don't think I can keep going, so I'm gonna have to vote yes. She might vote no. I don't know how that's gonna play, but with this little sleep, I don't think I can keep going, and I need it to. If I want to have a chance to win, I'm going for it tomorrow.
Day 4, frozen pizza breakfast. I'm honestly not feeling good at all. I'm exhausted. There's so much concealer on, it's disgusting. Let's see what happens after 3 hours of sleep.
Day 4 is upon us, and unfortunately I've had to wake the girls up a little earlier than anticipated, because for the first time ever, they have unanimously decided to end the game enacting sudden death, which means today is the very last day and the hardest challenge yet. Their challenge to ride as many rides as possible. Oh, during spring break. They can't use Genie Plus, they only have 4 hours, and we sent them in after rope drop. See you at the finish line.
I know that Emma is heading over to Adventureland to do our regular Magic Kingdom Adventureland rope drop strategy. I'm kind of doing the same thing, but almost backwards. So I thought I could start at Haunted Mansion and then go the opposite way towards Adventureland. But, oh, okay, I was not ready. I was not ready for this, but you know what? We're here. We're gonna go to Haunted Mansion first.
We just found out that we have 4 hours starting right now to do a race. I cannot believe what's happening right now. We had no idea what our challenge was today, and we got a text from Sage as we were walking in. Time starts now. We've got 4 hours to see who can do the most. And one thing he just said in his text is that we both voted to do Ultimate Death. So that means this is it. This is the last challenge. Okay, first problem. Jungle Cruise is already at 30 minutes. The line is full. We're running to Pirates. It says 15 minutes. I'm praying it is not 15 minutes and that is just a guess. Because if it is, we're making major mistakes.
Quincy's here. Hi. She literally was behind me in line, which is crazy. Rode Haunted Mansion, so that's our first ride of the day. Need to tell you that we don't have Genie, and it is spring break. And with this whole rope drop fiasco, I don't know how the rest of this is gonna go, to be completely honest. Haunted Mansion was supposed to 20, it really was just a 5-minute wait.
You guys are like 3 rides versus 4 rides.
Yeah, so this is gonna be crazy. I don't know where to go next.
I think you should go to Pirates.
I wonder why. I'll go to Pirates. It is a posted 30-minute wait right now. We're gonna test that. Hopefully it's really not.
Okay, 1 ride done. Honestly, I didn't think about this, but starting with Pirates is kind of bad. I'm exhausted, and I felt my eyes closing on the ride. That is not the energy I need today. I can see it from here in front of Tiana's that the Big Thunder Mountain queue is full. And it says 40 minutes. It's probably gonna take less than 40 minutes, but I don't want it to take 30. So I'm gonna try to get on Mansion, and then I think for the rest of the time, I'm just gonna zoom through small rides, I hope. Fingers crossed. This is where the Mansion line is at. It says 35 minutes. If I'm not heavily moving in 10, I'm getting out. I don't wanna risk, this is like everything to me. I don't wanna risk this.
All right, Pirates is done. It was about 20-minute wait, which is not bad. It's lower than the posted 30. Now I think I'm gonna go do Magic Carpets of Aladdin, and I think after that we're gonna have to go over to Fantasyland and hit up all those rides.
Is she okay?
What ride is that?
It's Haunted Mansion.
She's not okay. Can you see that? We'll put it on the screen. Oh, it's been a long 4 days. Okay, next. What? No. Hey, Quincy. Just kidding, because Magic Carpets of Aladdin is a 45-minute wait.
Oh my god.
Okay, update. I've decided I'm gonna go do the People Mover. It's a 10-minute wait because Miss Quincy is also walking to Tomorrowland.
And then she has a buddy.
My strategy for this ride challenge is not ideal. Don't do this.
Follow Quincy.
Follow Quincy around. But you know, friendship.
I think I fell asleep on Mansion for part of it. I think I'm gonna go start going small rides. Everything has pretty much skyrocketed. Now the Small World line says 40 minutes. 40 minutes. There's no way. I'm gonna skip Small World for now. That 40 minutes will drop, and if it doesn't, not worth it. Prince Charming's Carousel, that wait time won't get super high. It's looking like right now that Dumbo, according to the app, which was horribly wrong about Small World, says Dumbo's 15 minutes. So I'm gonna run over to Dumbo because that one will get longer. It does say 15 minutes. Now, Dumbo is a very famous Disney ride, originated over in Disneyland. And you get to sit on the back of a flying elephant, and it's pretty cool. And it can get kind of long wait times. Not always, but
Sometimes. When we first walked over here, Buzz Lightyear was down. It is now back up. The app currently says 15 minutes. Now it's gone up to a 25. I might risk it, but I don't know. Dumbo, we are gonna fly as high as possible because that's what this is about. We're flying high. We're actually flying all the way to Paris. This is kind of symbolic of me going to Paris. I'm flying all the way and I'm not scared, and I'm not scared at all right now. I'm not nervous, and I don't have any anxiety. That's not true. Team anxiety forever. Okay, it's bumped up to 30, but we've already seen multiple rides this morning say 30, and it wasn't 30, so I think I'm gonna risk it.
Okay, we just finished on Dumbo, and one thing I just thought about is Main Street vehicles. They are not all day, and that's something that I think would be a huge game changer. I don't know if they end at 10. I would take the train just to get the point, but I'm scared waiting on the train will be when they end. So I'm gonna like run to Main Street and then inevitably run back here and do teacups and carousel and Little Mermaid and everything else. But like Aladdin's carpets last time I checked was at 45 minutes. So we're just gonna have to work with what we can work with. Okay, it's the yellow one. I see space, just depends on if he lets me on.
This is very hard to film and spin and shoot all at the same time. But all right, aim for the volcano, everybody. Bug, get out of the way. All right, not bad, not my best, but that's okay.
Main Street vehicle checked. It actually felt great to get on because you can only count it once. You can't count each individual vehicle. So one under my belt. I think that's going to be a major game changer because that didn't take any time. I just had to get on. I had to just walk up and get on it. All right, now let's go back to where we were and see what we can do. So I just checked wait times. I'm at a loss for what to do. Everything has skyrocketed. When I left to get on the Main Street vehicles, Under the Sea with Little Mermaid said 5 minutes. It now says 40 minutes. The lowest wait times are the train, the carousel, and then Mad Tea is the next lowest, and it says 25.
All right, so that risk did pay off. The wait was only about 15 to 20-ish minutes, and now the standby wait is 50, so almost an hour. So that is a great tip for you if you are around a ride that just recently reopened. Hop in that line, even if they say, yeah, it's gonna post a 30-minute wait, but that's what they're predicting when people are coming over there. I think I'm gonna do Mad Tea Party. I'm right here, I'm walking past it, it's 20. So I think that's what we're gonna do next.
I feel my energy rising. I just needed to like spin for a little bit. Now it's looking like everything is a crazy wait except maybe a People Mover, so I'm gonna try to get over to People Mover and then figure something out from there. I don't know what to do. Okay, People Mover line is not looking too bad. We're gonna hop in, and the crazy thing is we just hit our halfway point. I thought I would be much further along by now. That popcorn smells to die for. My cold pizza is absolutely gone. I need some caffeine. And frankly, I'm getting a headache because I've not had any and I'm wearing big ears. But it's okay, we're on ride number 6.
All right, we made it. 25 minutes. So exact posted wait time when I got in line. But I will say, the wait time now, 50 minutes for the teacup.
Here we go. I think next move is the Prince Charming's carousel ? Because like Winnie the Pooh's there's no way that is right. My app has to be glitching because it says Mad Tea is 50 minutes and that cannot be right.
We're like going
Made it in line. This is a long line and we don't have that much time left, and this is the shortest line happening right now. So honestly, this or my next ride is gonna be my last.
All right, Mad Tea Party is done. That was ride number 5. And yeah, let me see. Okay, well now it's down to a 40-minute wait, but still, for the teacups, oof, that's rough. These crowds are no joke. It is almost 11 o'clock, so we're gonna go over there. I don't want this to be my last ride. I want to get one more after this, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Here we go. I wonder where Fry is. Oh, hi! She's about to get on the ride. That's so cool. Maybe it shouldn't be so cool. Okay, I'm looking at wait times before I go anywhere. Ooh, Under the Sea dropped to 25 minutes, and I'm going to Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid because it's been 40 minutes pretty much all morning. So let's run and hold our breaths. Okay, here we go. Little Mermaid journey under the sea with the Little Mermaid. This is a very cute, slow-moving dark ride that kind of retells the story. Scuttle's the narrator, so some parts get a little wonky, but it's very cute. You can sing along, and I just have a really great time with it. Plus, the Scuttle animatronic in the queue is really cute. I think it's neat. And it's only 25 minutes, so big win. Okay, looking at wait times now. Little Mermaid has dropped to 25, and I think, honestly, I think that's our only option right now. It's 11:20, so we're getting very close to time. Hopefully it's not truly 25, maybe it's just 10 or 15, and then we can see what else we can do. Maybe I do a train, I don't know. So that's where we're heading right now. All right, sign says 20, so it's dropped a little bit since walking over here.
Okay, I'm about to get on, and it was literally almost double the time that it said. It said 25 minutes when we got in line. It's taken me about 47-ish, 45, 47, so almost double. I might have lost because I did this. Okay, we're about to go underwater. Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. Okay, I just got out. There's only 20 minutes left in the challenge. That took forever. Everything is more than 20 minutes. Even Swiss Family Treehouse is 15 minutes, and it's, when we do attractions it counts, but we're just doing straight rides. So I think I'm just gonna hop in line for Winnie the Pooh.
So we got in line, it said 20 minutes. Definitely not 20 minutes, that was almost an hour. Ugh. Okay, we are almost done with this ride challenge. We have less than 15 minutes. The only thing that I could possibly do is, I think, go hop on the train. I think that's my only option. Everyone just cross your fingers. I don't know. This is all we can do.
For the last 4 days, you've been pushed to your limit in an attempt to make you leave Disney World. While the winner will win a trip to Disneyland Paris. It is my honor and privilege to announce the winner of Last to Leave 2.
Miss America Last 2.
And the winner, who rode the most rides in Disney World today, in the middle of spring break, couldn't use rope drop. You only had 4 hours. They rode 2 more rides. It's Emma! It's Emma! Emma's the winner of Last to Leave 2. Congratulations.
I want to go to Paris so bad I could cry. Paris is one of my biggest dreams. I just, fingers crossed. I'm gonna try as hard as I can, and I'm gonna give this my all. So we're gonna see how it goes. Paris is my dream. So I just don't know.
Unfortunately, Fry, we have to ask you to leave Disney World.
What does this mean for forever? I don't know. It means that I'll bring you back a baguette.
Congratulations, Emma. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch our first ever Last to Leave up on the channel right now. We'll see you there.